And welcome back. My Immortal with Elms and Ras.
Chapter 25. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not, then I'll tell Justin to beat you up. Because, yeah, her friggin' boyfriend or whatever can beat someone up over
She doesn't specify who Justin is, though. He should be referring to Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Yeah, Justin Bieber is going to beat up her flamers. And I'll tell all the nerds to put verses in your computer.
One.
I think she already has a virus. Fuck you. 1. Raven, thanks for the help. Alright. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. He went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trevelry say? Is it sinister or Trevelry?
And all she said was she saw a pentagram and then said, "See you later, cunt."
Okay, whispered Draco, potting his gothic hand with black nail polish on mine. Is that a Nordic word or something? She said she would tell me what the visions meant for her. No, she didn't. I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it. He gave it to me to spork.
You don't spork drugs.
He started to fly the car into a tree. Ow. We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR. And all the things that you never ever told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me, sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tilling of each other's clothes fervently.
Okay, let me get this straight. So before she said basically she was doing heroin, do you even know what heroin does?
Yeah, from what they described, she like jabbed a spork into her arm.
But heroin makes you go, assuming Breaking Bad gives you actual good drug information, of course. Doesn't it like make you go,
I don't know.
Right now she's all like,
He took of my black thong and my black leather bar. What's a bar? I took off his black boxers. Then he put his throbbing you-know-what in my tool sexily. That
is not how you write a sex scene.
Painful to read.
I wrote dirty fanfics before. I write them good. That is no. I know what a good sexy
OMFG,
fanfic is.
Draco, I screamed, having an orgasm. We started Frenching passively. Wow, that must be boring. Suddenly I fell asleep. I started
having sex and suddenly it's like, oh baby. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. In it, I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting 2 gothic men with long black hair. No, please don't fucking kill us, they pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No, oh my fucking god, I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong, Draco asked me. I woke up opening my icy blue eyes. I started to cry and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lycan Park mobile now. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. Lucian and Sirius. So now we're getting into gang violence. So it's Harry Potter, Star Wars, and gang violence now. Awesome. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Maybe she's actually a genius writer all along. And we're just not accepting it in the right tone.
No.
Chapter 26. Yes, I'm procrastinating. And preps. Stop flaming. SDA story, okay? 1. If you don't like the story, then go fuck yourself. You fucking prep. You suck, 111. Oh, why? And I wasn't being racist, okay? Oh, she even... of course...
Someone must be calling her racist, but...
And she just decided that was an important enough comment to address.
I wonder who the black guy who shot Lucian and whoever the other person was.
Oh, it was a black guy?
Yeah.
Oh. I wouldn't...
But that's not racist, I mean... It'd be racist if all the villains were black.
If suddenly Voldemort was black.
Yeah.
Racism is bad people.
Well, there's
Racism is bad.
a lot of black in
Racism
this
is bad
anime.
people.
If you're still racist in this day and age, you get out of our gene pool, please.
A few mutates later, Vampire came to the tree. He was wearing a black leather jacket, black leather pants, and a Good Charlotte t-shirt. She can't even spell Good Charlotte right.
Half of these words are so misspelled, I can't even pronounce them.
Hi, Vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Are you Can you imagine? Hi, sexy. Draco hugged me sexily, trying to comfort me. I started to cry tears of blood, and then I told them what happened. Oh, fuck it, Vampire shouted angrily. He started to cry sadly. What a fucking dick did that? I don't know, I said. Now come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. We ran out of the tree into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sorry, our dads have been shot, Draco said while we... Okay, so she has a dream, and automatically the dream has to be real.
And Lucian and the other guy were people's parents.
Draco said while we wiped some tears from his white face. Ebony had a vision in a dream. Dumbledore started to crackle. Ha ha ha. And how do you expect me to know Ebony is not delusional? Divisional. Okay, assuming he meant delusional. Let's see. Previously he was going how she's the one hope, and now he's like, haha, she's delusional. Okay, great consistency, writer. I glared at Dumbledore. Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. See, is that tot of Cracktor?
I don't even know what she's trying to say.
See, is that toot of Cracker? You know very well that I'm not decisional. Well, she is not decisional. No,
and apparently, Enneby's referring to herself as a guy and in the third person now.
You know very well that I'm not decisional. Now get some fucking people out there to look for Sirius and Lucian. Pornto. Pornto. It's gonna be good.
You don't want to know. I can't say. It's illegal. I can't say.
Okay, he said in an intimidated voice. Where are they? I thought about it. And all of a sudden, long den, I said. And I told him the street, and he went and called some people and did some stuff. With a few mistones, he came back and some people were going out looking for them. After a while, okay, so now he didn't believe him, and suddenly he's sending a whole search party. He couldn't just look himself. After a while, someone called him again.
Yeah, it's not like they can teleport anywhere they want to go.
Oh boy, yeah. He said that they had found Draco and Vampire. They said that they had been found. Draco and Vampire and I left to our rooms again together. And I went with Draco to Wendlinger's office while Vampire went to Slytherin in his room.
Is that just like their pastime now? It's like, so what are you going to do now? I'm just going to slit my wrists. It's like, what are you doing after lunch? I'm just going to slit my wrists.
I bet they actually don't even have depression in real life. And never even done it before.
Yeah. I just won the lottery. I'm gonna go slit my wrists.
This is horrible. They're making a mockery out of depression.
Oh.
We looked at each other's gothic, derp-erst eyes. Then we kissed suddenly. Sirius and Lucian came in on stretchers, and Professor Sinus was behind them. Oh, they got shot. What should we do? Let's bring them to the school on stretchers.
Yeah, not like a hospital.
The school works. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. What? Is that chapter name?
Them now? Wow.
I always thought the author notes were the title.
Right. No, the author notes are notes from the author to the audience. I leave them at the beginning of every chapter. Usually it's an apology for not updating in months, but...
Or, you know, yet cursing at haters.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever written a story that people have hated. And that's not me bragging, that's the truth. Author's note. You know what? Exclamation mark 111. I do not give a fuck what you preps think about me. So stop flaming the fucking story, bitches. Thanks to Raven for your love and support and help. Or love and sport and help. I love you, girl. Says I couldn't update. Lol, I was really depressed and I slit my wrists. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you rock, girl.
1111111.
It's almost like she's bragging about it.
And earlier, the way she's pronouncing folk, You'd swear she was Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
Maybe that is Tommy Wiseau.
Maybe.
Maybe Tommy
It
Wiseau's
makes
out.
so much sense now.
Tommy Wiseau is out to ruin everything.
Everyone in the room started to cry happily.
It's a clue! The room! It's a clue!
Yeah. I had saved them. From what?
From their bullet wounds?
Yeah, that 2 people have? That Draco, oh, she had saved Lucian and Sirius. But didn't they hate them?
And weren't they in the streets? Don't you think someone would have found them if they get shot in the streets?
Yeah, I don't know. Draco, Lucian, Sirius, Bond, Vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine. I'm not even gonna... Come on, Ebony.
Well, since they say so...
Yeah. Said Professor Sinatra. So she's a singer now from like the 60s or whatever. She was wearing a gothic black dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it. Who dips their dress in blood? And fucking black platinum boots. I have to tell you the fucking perdition. What? I locked at Lucian, Seraph's. Oh my gosh. Drake and Vampire. She's not even spelling Draco's name anymore. I smelled happily and went into a dark room. I had changed. Professor Sinister took out some black cards. She started to look into a black crucible ball. She said, Tara, I see Dractines in here. She said badly.
Well, she did say it badly.
Yeah! She peered into the balls. There's only one. My god. You must go back in time. She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had.
Okay, so all this time they had a time turner. They had a time turner. All this time.
When Voldemort, I want one of those now, was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, he got his hearth broken. So just hire a stonemason to repair it. I mean, Jesus. Now do you think he would still become Voxelmort if he was in love? I shook my head. You must go back in time and seduce him.
So is this going to be a Voldemort Ebony sex story?
If he is still evil, then you must kill him. You can come into my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did death's touch sin. I went outside again sadly. What fucking happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened? Asked Darkness, Willow, and Bloody Mary with a question mark. I was about to tell them, but everyone was there. They were celebrating Lucy and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there. So they're letting reporters into Hogwarts now?
I was warned about how this story is going to go. My friends warned me. He warned me.
Trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously, trying to be gothic, wearing the him sign on their hands, despite not having actually heard of him. Okay. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crabbe and Goyle set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from the Weasleys' Wizard Wises. I put on my invisibility cloak and Vampire Draco and with Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked outside together.
Oh, so they let reporters into Hogwarts inside the
I
walls.
can pronounce this less and less each time I read it.
Chapter 28. And I said stop geflawming the story. That was the worst spelling yet. It was a miscat. One Professor Railway said that, okay? 1. Go to fucking hell. 1. You suck. 1. No, wait, no one. Huh. That was better. Thanks to Phil. Never mind. Philly for the help. Who's Philly?
I don't know.
1. Raven, have fun with Kiwi. 1. We went into a
She's
black
having
room.
breakfast?
Black. The walls were black with portraits of gothic bands like MCR, GC, and Marilyn Manson all over them. And
Marilyn Manson.
A Marlin
must be his distant cousin.
A wizard cousin. A black coffin was in the middle. Red velvet lined the black box. There were 3 chairs made out of bones and real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple on it. Fishnet stockings. Suckings. And a black leather thong underneath. Do you think this could actually be a porno that's really badly spelled and people thought it was a fan fiction?
If this was a porno, I think she would have written the sex better.
I sat down on one of the chairs dispersely. So did Draco and Vampire. Are you okay, Vampire? Said, pawing his elbow-dressed hand on mine. He was wearing black nail polish.
I actually think I know what she was trying to say there.
And red crosses on it. What?
Alabaster. It's like really pale.
But she spelled it alabast hard.
Oh my god, that hit me really hard.
Good. Yeah, I guess I said sadly. Draco also pawed his hands on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce Voxel. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him. It's okay, Ebony, he said finally, but what about me? You're not going to break up or anything, are you? Of course not, I guess. Really? He asked. Sure, I said.
Yeah, she'll just be decades in the past. I mean, you can long-distance relationships have worked before.
We friends sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Then I took off Draco's MCR shirt and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. He replaced the vampire tattoo that said Ebony on it. Black roses were around it. I gasped. It looked exactly like Gerald Way. Vampire took a video camera. He had said it was okay before. Took off my clothes. Then we were in for the rid of our life. We started Frenching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his block into my you know what, and we passively did it. I love you, Ebony. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm. I wonder if she knows guys don't get orgasms. We watched. He screamed as we got an orgasm.
Yeah.
Guys don't get orgasms.
Yeah, they do. How do you think babies are made?
Single life. Don't know that much. We watched Vampire, filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly,
So you skipped sex ed in school?
Fuck.
You did, didn't you?
Fuck! Suddenly, what the fuck are you doing? It was Snope and Professor McGoogle. 111. Professor chapter 29.
Author's note. Sought das fuck up. You are jealous because you're prep, so fuck you. If they're still flaming at this point, I doubt it's because they're preps anymore. Raven, you rock, girl. Thanks for the help. MCR rock 666.
1111111.
Oh my Satan, we screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGoogle started to shoot at us.
Oh, there's the one hope. Let's shoot at them.
Yeah. Come now.
See you, M. Oh!
Preacher McGoggle yielded. We did.
So it wasn't a misspelling then. So it wasn't a misspelling.
We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop garbed the caramel and put it in his pocket.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Don't throw up. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Hey, what the fuck? Vampires shoot it angrily. Where are they getting the guns? Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret. If you do this again, then you will go to St. Mango's. That's the shittest name for a bad place. So give back the camera. Haha, the mystery of Magic thinks he is crazy. There's no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. Yes, so shut your mouth, you insolent fools, yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come into a weird room with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry, all sexy and sensitive. Brackets. Get it? Because he's a sex bomb, lol, Tom, Fellnut rules for life, but not as muxed as Gerard, your sex on legs, I love you, you fucking rock, marry me. Wow, that was a long interlude. I started to cry tears of blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so fuck you. So she's basing the fact that vampires cry blood off of
Vampire Chronicles.
Vampire took out a black handkerchief and started to wipe my red eyes. I thought they were blue. And then he and Snoop both took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the ballots got each other yet. I took out my wand. Crossio, I shouted.
No, it's Crucio. Crucio. Pronunciation of magic is the key or something horrible will happen. Like my Immortal.
Crossio. A fucking cross goes through her heart.
No, Crossio, my Immortal appears.
Yeah. Even worse. And the character's vaporized. That would be great because the story would end right here. Snap stated to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them had run out of ballots. I stopped to curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, "Okay, Sorceress, I'm going to go now." She left. What's with the rushed pace?
What is with the evilness?
Snap started to laugh evilly. Vampire started to cry. "It's okay, anybody," said Draco. "Evergreen will be alright."
Who's Evergreen?
Exactly. Remember the Sidio you took of Snake? Pardon me. Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips.
This is going to get kinky, isn't it? This is going to get very, very kinky. And stop flaming the story, okay?
I'm going to draw a picture of a manga with a saint's hat on it.
Remember to like our Facebook page to see these. It'll be in the description. It's new. And stop flaming the story, okay? You know what's even going to happen, okay? 1-1-1-1. So full you, 1-1-1. If you flame, you will be a prep. So all flamers can kiss my ass, 1-1-1. So's saying Alzheimer's is dangerous. But that's a mystery opinion, cause society basically sucks. Thanks to Raven. You rock, bitch, 1-1. She's baiting Alzheimer's now with society? Great. "No, 1-1, we screamed sadly. Snape stated, loafing meaningly. He took out a camera angrily. Then he came towards Darko. He took some stones out of his pocket. He put the stones around Draco and knit a candle. You know, just knitting a candle. What the fuck are you doing? I shouted angrily. Snop laughed meanly. He pulled down his pants, I gasped. There was a dork mark on his you-know-what, 1-1. He has a dork mark. And I thought the dark mark was supposed to be on your wrist. Yeah. So the dork marks are on the penis? Great. He waved his wand and a knife came. He gave the knife to me. "You must stab Vampire," he said to me. Wrong. "If you don't, then I'll rap Draco." Oh god, not rap. Where was I? No, you fucking bastard, I yielded. But, then Draco looked at me sadly with his evil gothic red eyes. Looked so depressed and sexy. Looked exactly like a pentagram. How does someone look like a pentagram? Hello, get, cause I'm Satanist? No! Well, you did say a Stanist before, between Kurt Cobain and Joe. But then I looked at Vampire, and he looked so smexy too, with his gothic black hair. So now Vampire's there too? I thought of the time when we screwed, and the time I did Draco when Dumbledore came, and the time where Draco almost committed suicide. But you mean the time he did commit suicide? And Vampire was so sportive. Snape laughed angrily, started to pray to P-R-E-Y, to Voldemort. He started to do an incapitation dancing around the Stokes with Draco and Vampire. Can you imagine someone doing some sort of incapitation dancing while whipping in a circle like people trained up? No.
I've got the image in my head and it's ridiculous.
And imagine. Dun, 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 dun,
So,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
but I'm imagining Snape from the movie dancing around, whipping someone.
Suddenly an idea I had. I closed my eyes and using my vampire powers, I sent a telepathic message to Draco and vampires so they would destruct Snape. Dork will get you, so couldn't they just send a message to Dork? Yeah, just wait until the mystery find out 1-1. Vampire yelled, meanwhile I took out my wand. You ridiculous duck. You mean he never confiscated her wand?
No.
You
And he
ridiculous.
gave her a knife.
Yeah, ridiculous thunder at 1-1-1. Snoke yielded. He took off all of Draco's clothes, just as he was about to rape him, ...
So he's not gonna wrap him?
You know, make him into a nice wrap. Pusio, I shitted my wound. Snape scrapped and started running around the room screaming. You know, I grabbed my black mobile and sent a text to Sirius. I stopped doing Crucio instead of using her vampire powers to send the message. You dunderhead 1-1-1. I'm going to kill you, shooted Snape, but suddenly Severus came in.
Only insult he knows.
Snape put the whip behind his back. Oh, hello, Sev. I was just teaching them something. I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
He lied, but suddenly Lucy and Professor Trillery came into the room and they and Sirius unlocked the change and put them around Snap. Professor Trillery said, come on, Ebony. Let's go.
It's spelled correctly, too.
How close are we to being finished? Not
Well, there's 35 chapters, and that's chapter 35.
Okay. We can read the first couple of chapters. And
Next
this is most of this
episode, we
episode.
finish this!